How's it going, subscribers? I need your help to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time so I can live stream my daily trades for all of you. Help me get 1,000 subscribers for our daily live stream trades. Thank you for your support. Red day on Friday for Inuvo Incorporated stock after losing 3.97%, updated on January 15, 2021. Buy or hold candidate since December 8, 2020 gained 54.81%. The Inuvo Incorporated stock price fell by -3.97% on the last day, Friday, 15 January 2021, from 68 cents to 65 cents, and has now fallen 4 days in a row. During the day the stock fluctuated 9.03% from a day low at 64 cents to a day high of 70 cents. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 43.56% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day along with the stock, which is actually a good sign as volume should follow the stock. On the last day, the trading volume fell by -12 million shares and in total, 7 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $4.44 million. The stock lies in the middle of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term, and a further rise within the trend is signaled. Given the current short-term trend, the stock is expected to rise 43.83% during the next 3 months and, with a 90% probability, hold a price between 66 cents and $1.08 at the end of this 3-month period. Signals and forecast. The Inuvo Incorporated stock holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. At the same time, however, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is a general buy signal in the stock, giving a positive forecast for the stock. On further gains, the stock will meet resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately 67 cents. On a fall, the stock will find some support from the long-term average at approximately 47 cents. A breakout through the short-term average will send a buy signal, whereas a breakdown through the long-term average will send a sell signal. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3 months moving average convergence divergence, MACD. Some negative signals were issued as well, and these may have some influence on the near short-term development. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, January 12, 2021, and so far it has fallen -11.94%. Further fall is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been found. Volume fell together with the price during the last trading day, and this reduces the overall risk as volume should follow the price movements. Support, risk and stop loss. Inuvo Incorporated finds support from accumulated volume at 63 cents, and this level may hold a buying opportunity as an upwards reaction can be expected when the support is being tested. This stock may move very much during a day, volatility, and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band. This stock is considered to be very high risk. During the last day, the stock moved 6 cents between high and low, or 9.03%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 18.52%. Our recommended stop loss, 61 cents, -5.66%. This stock has very high daily movements and this gives very high risk. There is a sell signal from a pivot top found 3 days ago. Is Inuvo Incorporated stock a buy? Several short-term signals, along with a general good trend, are positive, and we conclude that the current level may hold a buying opportunity as there is a fair chance for Inuvo Incorporated stock to perform well in the short term. Current score, 3.331. Predicted opening price for Inuvo Incorporated of Tuesday, January 19, 2021. The predicted opening price is based on yesterday's movements between high, low, and the closing price. Fair opening price January 19, 2021. Current price 66 cents. Inuvo is overvalued compared to its price of 65 cents per share, has below average safety, and is currently rated a hold. Recommendation, REC hold. REC reflects the cumulative effect of all the vector vest parameters working together. These parameters are designed to help investors buy safe, undervalued stocks rising in price. Value. Current price, 65 cents. Current value, 23 cents. Inuvo has a current value of 23 cents per share, compared to a price of 65 cents per share. This stock is currently overvalued. Value is computed from forecasted earnings per share, forecasted earnings growth, profitability, interest, and inflation rates. Upside potential, relative value/RV very poor. RV is an indicator of long-term price appreciation potential. Inuvo has an RV of 0.48, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. This indicator is far superior to a simple comparison of price and value because it is computed from an analysis of projected price appreciation 3 years out, AAA corporate bond rates, and risk. Safety, relative safety/RS. Poor. RS is an indicator of risk. Inuvo has an RS of 0.59, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RS is computed from an analysis of the consistency and predictability of a company's financial performance, debt-to-equity ratio, sales volume, business longevity, price volatility and other factors. Timing, relative timing/RT. Very good. RT analyzes a stock's price trend. Inuvo has a relative timing of 1.25, which is very good on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RT is computed from an analysis of the direction, magnitude, and dynamics of a stock's price movements day over day, week over week, quarter over quarter and year over year. If a trend dissipates, RT will gravitate toward 1.00. Overall rating, value safety timing/VST fair. VST is the master indicator for ranking every stock in the VectorVest database. Inuvo has a VST rating of 0.89, which is fair on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. VST is computed from the square root of a weighted sum of the squares of RV, RS, and RT. Stocks with the highest VST ratings have the best combinations of value, safety, and timing. Stop price, 49 cents. Stop is an indicator of when to sell a position. Inuvo has a stop of 49 cents per share. A stock's stop is computed from a 13-week moving average of its closing prices, and is fine-tuned according to the stock's fundamentals. C. Comfort Index. Fair. C is an indicator which reflects a stock's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. Inuvo has a C of 0.94, which is fair on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. C is based solely upon a stock's long-term price history. GRT, earnings growth rate. GRT reflects a company's 1 to 3 year forecasted earnings growth rate in percent per year. Inuvo has a forecasted earnings growth rate of -1.00%, which VectorVest considers to be very poor. EPS, earnings per share. EPS stands for leading 12 months earnings per share. Inuvo has a forecasted EPS of -5 cents per share. VectorVest determines this forecast from a combination of recent earnings performance and traditional fiscal and/or calendar year earnings forecasts. PE, price-to-earnings ratio. PE shows the dollars required to buy $1 of earnings. Inuvo has a PE of -13.00. The average PE of all the stocks in the VectorVest database is 62.75. A. Earnings yield. A reflects earnings per share as a percent of price. Inuvo has an A of -7.69%. This is below the current average of 1.59% for all the stocks in the VectorVest database. GPE, growth to PE ratio. Inuvo has a GPE rating of -0.08. A stock is commonly considered to be undervalued when GPE is greater than 1.00. Dividend. VectorVest reports annual, regular, cash dividends as indicated by the most recent payments. Special distributions, one-time payments, stock dividends, etc., are not generally included in division. Inuvo does not pay a dividend. Dividend yield. DI reflects dividend per share as a percent of price. Inuvo does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend yield rating. DI equals 100x, div/price. It is useful to compare DI with A. If DI is not significantly lower than A, the dividend payment may be in jeopardy. DS, dividend safety. DS is an indicator of the assurance that regular cash dividends will be declared and paid at current or at higher rates for the foreseeable future. Inuvo does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend safety rating. Stocks with DS values above 75 typically have RS values well above 1.00 and A levels that are much higher than DI. DG, dividend growth rate. Dividend growth is a forecasted annual growth rate of a company's dividend based on historical dividend payments and dividend predictability. It is a subtle yet important indicator of a company's financial performance. It also provides some insight into the board's outlook on the company's ability to increase earnings. Inuvo does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend growth rating. YSG vector. YSG is an indicator which combines DI, DS and DG into a single value, and allows direct comparison of all dividend-paying stocks in the database. Inuvo does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a YSG rating. Stocks with the highest YSG values have the best combinations of dividend yield, safety, and growth. These are the stocks to buy for somewhat above current income and long-term growth. INUV vol. INUV vol is the 50-day moving average of daily volume as computed by VectorVest. Inuvo has an INUV vol of 4,414,726 shares traded per day. Percent volume. Percent volume reflects the percent change in today's trading volume as compared to the INUV vol. Percent volume equals volume, INUV vol, 100. Inuvo had a percent volume of 54.77% on Friday, January 15, 2021. Percent PRC, Inuvo price changed minus 3.97% from the prior day's closing price. Sales, Inuvo has annual sales of 49 million. Sales growth. Sales growth is the sales growth rate in percent over the last 12 months. Inuvo has a sales growth of minus 33.00% per year. This is very poor. Sales per share, SPS, Inuvo has annual sales of 51 cents per share. Price to sales ratio, PS, Inuvo has a PS of 1.27. Shares, Inuvo has 97 million shares of stock outstanding. Market capitalization, Inuvo has a market capitalization of 63 million. Business sector, Inuvo has been assigned to the internet business sector. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors. Industry group, Inuvo has been assigned to the internet, network, industry group. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors.